to work with kids under legal age. Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha King from wisdomseekers.net, and I'm here today with the weekly for fire, which includes air, Leo. Air. Let's try that again. Fire, which includes Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And it's for November 17th to the 23rd, 2019. And so I'm going to start in right away because I haven't got much time, because we have directly after this, we have a in-depth with Elizabeth at exactly 12 o'clock, probably after a few minutes after. We're going to run it on YouTube today.
We're going to try to run it on YouTube.
We're going to try to run it on YouTube. Be Live has said it can go on YouTube now. So we're going to try. Anyhow, it's exciting what she's going to talk about. She's going to talk about how to use herbs in your home for casting protection and things like that, and keeping away those things that are not healthy. So, first card I got was giving and receiving, which is kind of cool. Giving and receiving, and I'm going to sneeze. I apologize.
Don't be loud. R.I.P. headphone users. Not that loud.
I tried really hard to keep it quiet. So the first card is nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles for fire. This is a good card to start out with. This is a card of reaping the rewards for putting in the efforts. But it's also a card that suggests things are going to continue to grow and exchange. And again, I want to tell everybody right up front, I will be closing at least 10 minutes before 12, because we're going live on In-Depth with Elizabeth, again on YouTube. So stay tuned all the way through. So Nine of Pentacles, and it's a good base card. And what covers it is even better, actually. It's the Sun card. And I class this as my joy card, my supreme joy card, because when you're spiritually inclined and you're in joy, that is the highest form of joy you can have. If you're in some form of spirituality and it is not truly joyful, then you're not in a truly joyful. You're not in a true spiritual event. There's the right-hand path and there's the left-hand path. And with the left-hand path, it says, thou shalt not, then it is not a true spiritual path. Thou shalt enjoy life. Thou shalt and do wonderful things. That's true spirituality. But anything that starts with thou shalt not is not of the spiritual path. 10 of Pentacles. And 10 of Pentacles is what's behind you. And in this case, it's your support system. And most of us have come to the conclusion our support system are angels or guides or whatever else is out there that helps us grow. Very often, we don't include our own families in that until they grow into an area that they understand it is true. So quite often you have support in other spiritual workers as well. You have a great deal of support. The earth is supporting you at this moment too. So Three of Swords is what's just below us. And Three of Swords is something went a little bit wrong. It's not a major wrong. It's more like a karmic lesson. And basically it's learning to stand on your own 2 feet. It's learning to be secure in your own center, and that's where you want to be. I mean, yes, it's totally fine to accept help from others. You have to, but you have to be secure. You have to be strong. You have to be balanced in your own center. That's where self-love comes in, self-forgiveness, self-fulfillment. After that, then you can reach out and allow and feel comfortable accepting help from others. Well, some of us have lived a little longer, or some of us have experienced the same thing you're going through. we have experience, or we know a little more, or can do a tiny bit more than you. So it's all right to accept. So the next step is strength. And strength, again, is moving up past the levels where we have been to another level. It's actually, our inner nature is growing and expanding and becoming more, and because of that, we're growing. And what is it going to lead us to? The Three of Cups, which is celebration. So this week, none of the weeks are going to be easy, not for a while anyhow. But this week we can also celebrate that we are heading in the right direction. And Six of Cups, well, Six of Cups can be done. It can be a good card or it can be a bad card, but that really depends on you. It's what you choose to look at when you go through a lesson. And it could be you look at it and go, oh my God, it hurts so badly. I'm never going to survive. But you can also look at it as our dogs are excited because they're having breakfast. And you can look at it as, it's a lesson. I think I'm going to ace this and life will become better. It's usually hard to go with that route, hard to go with the route of, yes, this pain is good for me. And I know it frustrates the hay out of me, that's for sure. But sometimes I can look at it and say, yeah, this is a lesson, dang it. And then healing starts. And this is a Hierophant. It's a major arcana. So there's 2 major arcana so far. So this is the 3rd major arcana. The Hierophant. And the Hierophant is all about knowledge. He's the head of a church. But not mine. Mine is the Chiron. He was a healer. And it's all about knowledge. It's all about self-knowledge. So with knowledge and self-knowledge comes healing. Well, what is going to bring us to is the Princess of Pentacles. And the Princess of Pentacles is surrounding yourself with that which you find beautiful. When you are in a good energy, things come to you very much clearer and safer. And that does include money. Money is a very deep-rooted entanglement in our souls and in our society. So money is a hard one for most people to deal with, but it is not undoable. So there is a lot of people right now working on the money, and because they're working on the money, it is becoming unraveled. And as it becomes unraveled, some people will suddenly have all the abundance they need. And other people will go, oh my gosh, things are getting tight. But this is just while it balances out. Things are going to shift and change. And this week probably has a little bit of that, but it's only a week, right? So 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is flying high, being exuberant. But what's really wonderful about this card, you can be very happy, very on top of it, but you're still very grounded. And that's something I keep saying over and over and over again. Be grounded. So this week is about giving and receiving. And it is also about daydreams and decisions. This it's very funny. Always amazes me that these 2 cards I pull are always verified in these ones. But it is about giving and receiving, which I commented on actually. But daydreams and decisions was also in there. So make sure your daydreams and your decisions are expansive, bright, and shiny. And because we don't have a lot of time, let's jump right into it.
Lightning Spark 100 says hello.
Hi.
Blossom 11 says hello. Moon Feather says hi, Eliz-sha and Elle. Hope you're well.
Thank you.
Malatala says hi, Eliz-sha and Elle. Maria Herrera says hello. Malatala asks, am I destined to be with Gemini?
I suspect the answer to that is yes. I got a very strong yes when I went in, but I didn't get any comment. No, yes, but I just got yes. And it was sort of drawn out, yes. So there are some things that are probably going to transpire, but I do believe, sorry, I'm caught up. I do believe that that when things move forward, they will be very, very much in your favor. I tell you, I doubt it'll be an easy trip or life with this guy, but I do think it will be exciting and fulfilling. Okay, good luck with that one.
Moon Feather says, "Ooh, lovely."
Did you see it? It's my very first try at a bracelet.
Blossom 11 asks, "What's coming up for me next week?" Tune in next week and find out.
Blossom 11?
Yeah.
Nothing's coming to me. That's really strange. Let me try some more. Whatever it is, they're not going to tell me. I'm sorry. So if you're expecting something big, it's a secret. It's a surprise. And they're not going to let me know. I don't see any dark energy. In fact, it was light energy coming in, but beyond it being light and shiny, they just didn't tell me. And that happens occasionally. Your guides have got a big surprise coming up for you. That's about all I can tell you. So keep your eyes open.
I'm tuned. Interesting. I knew it. Thank you. Is Blossom 11's reply.
Oh, good. So that was a good answer there.
Kim Z asks, "Does Josefina believe men are above women?"
Well, when I went in, I just got a yes, which is really strange. So yes. Because that's what she's been taught all her life. She's been taught that. So yeah, I don't know how you can change that belief or not, but that makes it tough. So I have nothing else.
Okay. Bella Paula says, "Bless you," after your sneeze.
Oh yeah.
Deborah Love asks, "Will my A1C blood sugar glucose level ever go down in the future?"
I think you can. I think it will. I think you're wanting to go down faster than it's capable of going down. But just be aware. Just be aware that because I know we've talked about this before, right? And you were given a lot of really good advice about non-GMO and things like that. It's a process. It's a process, and things will continue to change and shift for you as long as you keep it in control. And every once in a while, we will run around and do some dumb things. I know Aaron said honey, but I also recommend highly coconut sugar because it has a lower glycemic level than honey does. And what else? But Yes, you will have control over this. Part of what's stopping you, though, is that you are stressing about it a bit rather than allowing it to be what it is and then trying to make it better. If you can allow it to be what it is and still trying to make it better, things will go easier for you. And it will, because stress will keep it elevated. So meditation, that is a good way to do it. A little bit of exercise, that's a way to do it. Swimming, maybe. Just keep yourself physically active. Be careful of the food. And when I said food, I got pictures of bread. And with your like me, you love bread or toast. That's something you may want to limit yourself on, and just buy very expensive bread so you savor it when you do eat it. But yes, you can handle this. Okay.
Maria Munoz asks, will I pass all my classes this semester?
And again, I get yes. This is really strange. I go in and I get a yes or no, but they're not talking to me. Yes. They don't even tell me to tell you to study a little harder. Though I always recommend putting in a little extra half hour here and there than you anticipate. And right now would be a really great time to start studying for finals. All right.
Yasmin Fox asks, hey, will I find a job soon? Any messages from angels regarding that?
It's not a no, but it's that they're telling me this is the time you need to take and look at yourself and maybe help yourself a little bit more. You're looking for a job, but there's something that needs to be done for yourself first. It's maybe a way of looking at things, or not things, looking at yourself that needs to be shifted and changed. I don't see it as a big thing. As soon as you change this one aspect of how you deal with things, that job is right there. That's what is hindering you. It's not you hindering you. It's something you need to do for yourself. So what is the first thing that comes to mind that you need to do for yourself? And it has nothing to do with putting on weight or losing weight, getting out and exercise or not exercising. It has to do with self-image. Okay.
Maria Herrera asks, hi, which is a better choice for Alex, WH, DH, or SH? Thank you both.
What? WH?
WH, DH, or HS?
Okay, there's 3 WH. HS, no. The very first one, sort of yes, no. And the middle one was?
DH.
DH would be the most positive one. Okay, and that's very, very interesting question. But so the first 2 will work. The middle one works the best. The last one don't look at, whatever that is.
Danielle Benitez asks, do you have a message from my dad? He recently passed. Condolences.
Yes, our condolences. Well, first of all, your father is looking around and he's going, it's nothing like I thought it was. He looks a little bit like a deer caught in the headlights, because it's kind of different where he is than he anticipated it to be. And he says, but don't get me wrong, it's really, really nice. and he sends out his love and regards to you, and not just you. It seems to be that if there's more people around you, he's sending it out to all of you. But at the moment, he's still getting his feet under him, and he's still dealing with the surprise of what it's actually like, rather than what he thought it would be like, because he had very deep belief system that it was something else. And he kind of chuckles and says, "There's no," what are those things that they play and angels play all the time?
Harps.
"There's not a lot of harps," he says. And obviously your father has a good sense of humor. Because if he goes in the right place, there are a lot of harps, but there's a lot of musical places over there. And he says, well, he says, "I'm still looking around." So basically, he wants you to know he's fine. Little shell-shocked, I think, because, like I said, it's quite different from what he anticipated. And he's kind of pointing his finger at you and saying, "Don't you dare say I told you so." Okay, so good luck with that. And he's fine. Okay.
Yao Fermino asks, "Hello, darling. Should I accept the job in the UK? In the UK International Center, or should I wait for something better?"
I would accept it. And the reason that I'm telling you that is once you've got a job, it's easier to get a job. People are more likely to hire you for other jobs if you have a job. And it's just to get you in and settled. And from there you can move on to something new and better. Okay.
AP asks, "Hey, how are you? What do my spirit guides want to tell me about M? Thank you."
I think basically you'll find that M is a lesson rather than what you're anticipating. Okay, so whatever you do with M, how you go forward, recognize that this is a lesson rather than a lifetime. Okay.
Melipali says, "Aw, heart." Then adds, "Thank you so much, Eliz-sha. I understand what you mean, and thank you, El." You're welcome. Puzzle of Life says, "Hi, can I please ask, when I email Alan about the situation, will everything work out for me getting my acceptance letter regarding to my recommendation situation? Thanks."
I got a yes. It will work out quite nicely. Is there any buts? It should work out. It should work out to your benefit. Make sure you write. Make sure you write everything you can think of, because I have a feeling that just write everything you can think about. It works to your benefit, and make sure you use Grammarly right. Okay.
Angelina Pierre asks, "Hi, ladies. I was wondering, do you see anything negative around me? I've been trying to cleanse myself of anything that shouldn't be around me."
Ask her if I can do a quick clearing, because there is something, but it's more of a shadow than intent.
We will wait with bated breath for your reply.
No, we won't. We'll continue on reading. But yes, we'll wait for your reply.
She says yes.
Okay, hang on. Wow, interesting. If you're sensitive to energy, some people are. Let me know how that felt. What's the next one?
1234 asks, what did Jalen feel when I saw him and his ex walking together? Is he going out with her again?
He says, no, they're not going out, but they are friends, are friendly. And they were sorting out or discussing or finishing off some business. What did he feel when he saw you? His mind was fairly busy working with the subject of his ex and what was being finished or ended up with. So he sort of didn't actually have a great deal of feelings at that moment. Later on, he was a little bit, I wonder what's going to happen. But other than that, at that time, he was very preoccupied with what was going down with the conversation. Okay.
Deborah Love says, wow, you've seen I Love Bread? I ate some this morning.
Yeah.
Maria Herrera says, thank you both so much.
You're welcome.
Baby Pebbles asks, do I have love coming towards me?
Kind of yes, but it's kind of like this. It's really shy, which doesn't make sense to me. It's sort of like it's peeking its head up and backing down, picking its head up and backing down, and I don't really know how to translate that. I suspect you're ready. I suspect the love interest is not quite there yet. So you're waiting on the love interest to be in the position of being ready. That's sad because, so many times people are ready and then they're in a holding pattern, and you are in a holding pattern right now. So go out, have fun, enjoy yourself with all your mates or pals, and just know that it's coming. That person has to get themselves in the position of being ready. Good luck.
Angela Napier says, I can feel the energy all around, like it's good energy. It's vibrating. LOL. Thank you. 1234 says, thank you so much. Danielle Benitez says, thank you, ladies. Yasmin Fox says, thank you. Yes, I feel it. Maybe like self-worth.
Mm-hmm. If that's the case, then the faster you can develop the self-worth, the faster things will happen for you in a positive way.
Champagne C asks, hey, Eliz-sha, I'm wondering who in spirit is helping me with my tarot readings. Thank you. Hey, L as well. Hello.
Well, it's interesting. This young man, I don't know how old he was when he passed over, but this young man jumps up and says, yeah, it's me. I'm helping her with her tarot readings. I'm helping her to become much better at what she's doing. And I think it's an ancestor of yours who died fairly young from the looks of it. And it was very definitely a male. But definitely had the gift, and according to him, you're a direct descendant. So I don't know how far back this goes, how far back he goes though. But yes, he's definitely there. And he says, tongue in cheek, he says, you can call me grandpa, even though he looks about your age.
Yeah, but I mean, even grandma who died at like 97 looks
Like 32.
Yeah, and passed over. So what they look like passed over doesn't mean
Yeah.
they're not.
But I think he died young too.
Probably.
So, I mean, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's basic. But he says, you can call me grandpa.
AP says, thank you so much. Puzzle of Life says, thank you. I needed 3 people to do recommendations for me, and one of them can't. So glad it will work out by speaking to Alan. Mimi asks, what is Roy going to tell Nick or Vic about me?
Nothing really bad. I mean, he's a little bit cranky. I think that's his nature. And the Roys I've met have been cranky by nature. So, but he won't actually try to. He won't actually try to make a relationship between anybody else impossible. It just so I think you're fine in that respect. Don't stress about it.
I think unless somebody calls me a liar, we can end with Emily Aquine.
Oh wow, that would be perfect.
Asking why did my Libra ghost me?
I think what happened to begin with, life got really busy, and your Libra got very busy doing other things, and then by the time he got back to it, it was a little late to start to come back without a lot of having to deal with a lot of energy or a lot of situations. And that's basically what happened. It was not like he thought it out or anything. It was just simply
too much explaining.
Yeah, it was too much. Yeah, exactly. It was just too much explaining because his life got busy. So the fact is, if he didn't want to be bothered explaining, move on. For your own sake, move on. Libras can be, and I'm a Libra, Libras can be very temperamental, and they hate confrontation. But the fact is, if it wasn't worth his dealing with the confrontation, his energy or Libra's energy is just not strong enough to, feelings are just not strong enough to deal with it. So move on, go find something else, somebody else, have fun. And in the future, if you run into this Libra, just go, oh, hi, how are you? And don't have any expectations. That will be in itself a huge payback, because Libra will be going, oh, I kind of threw something good away. And at that point in time, things may change for you, but I would move on to something new and enjoy yourself. Okay.
So we'll finish off with Champagne C saying, wow, okay, that's very interesting.
He's a nice person. Or I don't know if they're people on the other side or not, but he's very nice.
I mean, the way to describe them would be people-esque.
Yeah.
Emily Aquine says, okay. And Earth Angel, who just popped up,
I saw that.
asks, will the Capricorn I care about text me?
Okay. I have personal experience with Capricorn.
We're mean.
Yeah. He has every expectations of texting you, but he will do it on his own time. They are stubborn as I've never met somebody so stubborn, and they will do it on their own time. But yes, they have every intentions of doing it. Don't push them. That's his words. Don't push me. I will do it.
Yeah.
And they don't suffer fools gladly, do you? And so,
like I said, I'm mean when it comes to fools, especially.
yeah. So just be very patient. They're like bears in a cave coming out of hibernation at times.
Except we don't eat you.
No.
We might maul you to death, but we won't eat you.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. She thinks that's hilarious.
I do. B. Erla says, hello, Ellen Elisha. Hello.
Hi, B.
So we will be back
This afternoon for
25 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to do an in-depth with Elizabeth, and we're going to do it on YouTube unless Be Live lied to me.
And if not, links to Facebook down in the description. Also, not in the description. We're trying some new stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, I did a card reading on Wednesday on Instagram, and I offered to do some of this, and nobody took me up on it. So if you're on Instagram, I think it's wisdomseekers.net.
Wisdom Seekers Shifts.
Wisdom Seekers Shifts. And if you're on, please feel free to ask a few questions. We didn't have anybody to ask a question, so I just chatted to myself for a few minutes.
Yeah, it's Wisdom Seekers Shifts.
Okay. So anyhow, and
like us on Instagram.
Yeah, we put out all our dailies and things like that on Instagram every day. So did B have a quick question?
Doesn't look like it. She hasn't replied or asked one.
Okay, so we're going to hang up now, and we will be back this afternoon, as I said, for Earth. And all right.
Jennifer Schweb, real quick.
Okay.
Maybe not, because it's just getting more questions.
Okay, after Mariana.
Yeah. Miriam. Jennifer Schweb asks, hello, I have a vet visit with my bird,
Tweety.
I thought I taught a tat. Do you see anything with her eye? She's been closing her eye like it's been bothering her. I did.
Shush, dear. There does feel like there might be something there. It feels like the light is bothering her, at least in one eye. It might be just a minor infection or something like that. I don't think it's a big thing, and she is uncomfortable. You're right, but I think it's something the vet can help with. I don't know. I honestly don't know much about birds, but I think it's something that can be corrected. Let's do Marianne.
Yeah, Miriam Rash said, asks, hello, I was wondering if my boyfriend's daughter dislikes me visiting because she may dislike me. And basically her mother died in the house that they still live in.
Oh, okay. And she's being loyal to her mom, and it's not that she dislikes you. It's more loyalty to her mother, and she's been hurt, and she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to hope again. She really needs woman energy, and the fact is, she's not willing to trust any woman that comes in. So I'm not sure how old she is, but be patient and bring small things, gifts, just for her that are age appropriate. And when she's rude, don't give rude back to her. When she's, but also at the same time, don't allow her to be in the one in control. There are boundaries, but do it politely but firmly, and just slowly try to break down her resistance. If you plan on staying with this man, if you don't do anything. But if you want to be in his life for a long time, slowly break down her resistance, little gifts, age appropriate, listen to her talk, bring a cup of whatever she likes to drink and sit down and have a drink with her. And I mean coffee or tea or milk or whatever, pop. But just slowly build up a rapport with her, because she's not willing to trust, and she's not willing to be hurt again. There's one more.
Technically, there's two more.
So, okay, I will go to the top 15 minutes to 12.
Okay. Naya Figueroa, sorry I butchered that. I always butcher that. I'm sorry. Asks, hello, may I ask what you see in my career path? Thank you so much.
It actually should be opening up for you. Your career path should be opening up, and things become a little more it appears that things are going to change and shift for you in a very positive way, because I just got opening up. Your career path is opening up, and yeah, I don't see any problems, actually. It seems like things are moving in a positive way. There is, of course, what's the word? There is, of course, a little bit of games to play, which there always are in these situations like this. So just feel free to play the game better than other people. And with people, with you've been told that you're not supposed to play games, then you're not living in what we class as the real world right now. And yeah, I agree. It's not the best thing, but at this point, I don't think you have a choice. So play the game. Just be a little better at it than other people. Don't hurt anybody doing it. That will have repercussions later. But yeah, it's opening up, so enjoy it. Go for it.
Diane Washington Taylor asks, what do you hear from my spiritual angels? What are my angels saying to me? Thank you.
They're pleased with you. Basically, they're saying, you go, girl. I have to go pretty soon. My Elizabeth is on. They're pleased with you. Actually, what they said was, "You go, girl." So they're really pleased with you. Things are going well, and that means keep on doing what you're doing. Okay.
So any other questions that come up now, we will come back to maybe later today, more likely tomorrow, because we are trying to do a live interactive with Elizabeth on YouTube. We will see if
It
that
will not.
actually
It's
works
not an
out.
interactive.
No, but it's
in
depth.
It's an in-depth where she talks. We'll talk about herbs and how to use them to protect the house, to make things safer for yourself and around the house and things like that. Maybe at the end she will answer some questions.
She won't pass along messages. She's not a medium.
She won't do mediumship, but she's a really good psychic. So
yeah. But for the rest of the weeklies, we might do another one today. We might not.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try.
But yeah, because it's too much to do 3.
Yeah, I know.
But anyhow,
join us in 20 minutes. Hopefully back here, and if not, look for us on Facebook, the Wisdom Seekers Facebook page. Link is in the description. It will be live there if it does not work on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
It will be our first try.
As a split screen.
Yeah.
All right. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen.
Namaste. Namasko.
Bye, everyone.
Talk to you later. And as always, it's a great pleasure to be here.
See you later.
I'm going to sell her.